Hello lovely students, welcome back to my YouTube channel Ghalib's English School. If you are new to this channel, please consider to subscribe, like and share. Don't forget to hit the bell icon down below for all the updates. If you already subscribed, thank you for your support. In today's video, I'm going to talk about GCSE's English Language Paper 1, question number 3. So how are you going to attempt question number 3 to achieve better grades? Let's jump into it. Question number 3 will ask you that how writer has structured the text to interest you as a reader. There are 3 bullet points usually. So the first bullet point is what writer focuses your attention on at the beginning. Second bullet point is how and why writer changes the focus as the text or the source develops. And the third bullet point is any other structure features that interest you. So let's have a look. If you talk about the structure features, you have to analyze them very carefully. Just to spot them is not enough. So what you need to do, you need to look at them and you have to look at them in a way as it is contextualized. So we start with the first one, how writer has structured the text. In what way text is organized, if you look at this one. Paragraphs, dialogues, shorter sentences, longer sentences. In what order things are taking place, that's second bullet point, you need to consider that. And where is something happening and how important is that? So we also talk about like setting of the story and what's happening. We consider this point flashback and flash forward. So when you talk about the whole text, these are important points you need to consider and you will analyze them as a reader. Next point is shifting focus. Why writer has used this technique? What's the purpose behind that? Sometimes you read, there are different types of text. For example, you read persuasive text, you read informative text, you read instructive text. So what is the reason for these all texts? Because there are different audience and we need to engage audience. So these techniques writer use to engage you as a reader or as an audience. So here we have a look at this one. So sometimes writer use this technique that they change their focus from, for example, setting to character and then from action to dialogue. You need to spot them in a contextualized manner and then you need to analyze them. The next point is, I've just added that sometimes we keep saying zoom in and zoom out. What does it mean? You need to look at the tiny details, very minute details. Like you are recording, for example, with a camera. Everybody is busy on recording with social media stuff. So you need to look at that and spot the whatever is in there, like tiny details, and then zoom out. So that will be considered as your point. If you can talk about that, that should be okay. Sometimes writer use repetition. So repetition is also used to create an effect on the readers. How it's going to impact you. So when we keep saying effects, 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 what does it mean? It means that how this text or source makes you feel. How this text or source makes you think as a reader. That's where analysis comes in. So you need to consider all these points. We also look at this important point, which is foreshadowing. Is there any clue? Is there any hint in advance that what's going to be happening? And then we look at the style, tone and mood. For example, whether this story is humorous, whether there's some sad moments, or is tension, tone, or is the tense situation, what is there? These are important points. But remember one thing, very important. You are not supposed to only identify them and then just write them. No, that's not enough. You need to analyze that. You need to be specific. You need to be precise. You need to be clear. and it should be contextualized as reference to the context, because whatever you are trying to say, you need to support that idea from the text with a quotation. So that's really like important point. And after that, you need to be specific. Don't use generalized statements. You need to avoid that, because when you answer this question, and if you are just using generalized statement, you're not going to get good stuff. You're not going to get good grades. Sorry. So to get good grades, you need to be specific, to the point, clear. And these are the important points which will help you to understand the question and then respond to that. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, give me thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you for watching.